You are a very, very special and purposeful gift to this world. And I'm nearly certain that you've known that and felt that within you your whole life. Maybe not always as consciously aware of it as other times, but you've always known, right? I mean, there's this really, really special world that exists. And it's a world that's not too far from the one that we're in right now. And it's not one that we have to get up off of this world and leave to get to. It's a world that exists the moment you decide to be who you are authentically. The moment you decide to allow yourself to be who you are right now in this moment, without being against yourself in any way, without thinking there's anything else you're supposed to be other than who you are. I have this vision within me. I see it pretty much every time I close my eyes. And I don't think you being here is a coincidence. I think that you and I are part of this together. I think we're in this together. And in this vision, I see a reality just like this one. Again, it's not far away from here at all. And I see that everyone in it they're looking very happy, in my vision at least. Everybody looks quite happy, and everybody's smiling and just pumped to see each other. Everyone's getting along, right? There's no fighting, there's no war, everybody's just clearly really happy. And when I really dive into this vision, I get the sense that people aren't happy because they just purchased some kind of new item or because they've accomplished some sort of goal. Everybody's happy because there's this new ease that exists in life. The ease of all of us grateful to be here, alive right now, grateful to be ourselves. We're not carrying the weight of these ideas and beliefs that we're supposed to be anything other than we are. Everybody's happy in this reality because they've finally figured out how to be their true selves without resistance. I don't think there's much difference between you and me. Sure, I have a different body and mind than you, look a little bit different, but there's no difference between the love and the light that pours within us and wants to communicate through us. There's no difference. This is my body, my mind, that's your body, your mind, but there is no my love in your love. There is no my consciousness in your consciousness. That is something we share. And in this special place, where we're allowing ourselves to be who we are, without fighting it, this consciousness, this love, this presence, this awareness, this light, it's finally able to come out from the prison each of us has accidentally locked it in within us. So it's able to be free within our bodies. It's able to be free to be communicated through our bodies, through our actions, through our words, through our thoughts, through our decisions. But right now, a lot of people in the world have this true self, is what I'll call it, locked away in a cage within themselves because we're afraid to be who we are. We're afraid for a lot of different reasons. And that fear keeps us caged. That's why we feel heavy. That's why we feel stressed. That's why we have dis-ease and all of these things, is because we are living in a prison of our own creation. Nobody else put the bars there. It was us. It was our own fear to be who we really are. But the moment that we go within ourselves and we turn the key and we open that cage we've been keeping our true self in, and we let them finally come out and play in this world, watch what happens. Because the vision I see, and I think you've seen it too, isn't a forceful one. It's an easy one. All we have to do is let go and let ourselves be who we are. And that vision, that world that is so not far away from where we are right now, it's not far at all. It's right here. All we have to do to achieve that together is each of us take the responsibility in our own personal lives to be who we are. And I know what it's like to feel confused and wonder, what is the real me? What's the difference between my identity and my beliefs? What's the difference between my beliefs and my true self? I understand these questions well because I've also asked them. I've also been confused in my life, just like anybody else. But there's this moment in our lives where we've been carrying the weight of who we think we are for so long, and the weight has become so heavy that we collapse in exhaustion. It's too tiring. We can't push anymore. We can't fight it anymore. And in that exhaustion, enlightenment ignites. There's many different kinds of enlightenment. Someone may be enlightened as to a certain system in the nature. Somebody may be enlightened as to how babies are born. Somebody may be enlightened as to how to do algebra 2. The kind of enlightenment we're talking about is the enlightenment of being your true self. This is the kind we're speaking about here. This is the enlightenment that is born in these moments of exhaustion, when we finally let go and release, and we let who we really are come out. That's it. We just let who we are come out to play. And it's very enjoyable. It's very healing, very fulfilling. And the part of us that makes it so complicated and makes it out to be some super hard process is the part of us that's confused. It's not hard. Just be. Just be. It's really not hard at all. And if you are struggling, don't worry, because you cannot escape your true self. Even the struggle in your life, even the challenges in your life, even all the weight that you accumulate and carry atop yourself that keeps you hidden from your true nature, even that is leading to the discovery of the true self, because, again, at a certain point, there will be so much exhaustion, so much suffering, so much noise that you finally collapse in exhaustion, and then who you really are rises up from the ashes. Rise up. You don't have to wait for more suffering. You don't have to wait for more weight to carry. You don't have to do that, It's not necessary. All you have to do is figure out communication between yourself and your true nature. If you can figure out how to communicate and open a line of communication and conversation between the human person character that you're playing in this life and who you really are, you will allow a very special flow of energy to ignite and expand in your life. And I think that the fact that you're here today and that we're connecting on this means that you know what I'm talking about. So as hard as things may feel right now, at the very least, take a breath and relax, because it's okay if something's hard. It's always leading to the same thing. You. Thanks. Much love to you. And if you'd like to check out Vibes and Frequencies services, you can do so in the description of this video. See you soon.